Let's talk about grinders. Hey guys, so the first grinder you see there is a 5 inch. The second grinder, the Makita, is a 7 inch. Both are made identically, and I was told that Mastercraft back in the day had Makita build their grinders. Now, like I said, this is a 7 inch grinder, and it's of a good quality, so you can replace the brushes when the motor gets old to get your power back. But there's something wrong with this one. Let me show you. So what happened, or must have happened, is there's a spindle inside for the motor, and somebody must have hit something to throw that motor off, so that when you go to turn it or when you go to start it, that's why the sparks kick out, because it can't spin on its axis or axes, depending on how you say it, properly. So this is just a little diagnosis on a grinder that looks perfectly fine but is dead. So this is the Mastercraft Maximum 5 inch grinder, and I've had this thing for 10 plus years. It just kicks so much butt on the job sites, and anybody that I lend it to says, man, this thing is a bloody beast. They don't make them like this anymore. They don't make them like they used to. And as you can tell, the difference between the two grinders, the way they sound. The Makita sounds like it's about to die. The Mastercraft sounds like it's pretty bloody awesome and wants to chew your face off. Now, another thing I do with the grinder key is I attach it to the power line. And I left this one freeform because I wanted to see what that was like. And the other grinder, I have it taped. And I have it taped at the end of the power line, and I'll get into another video of the reason why. Now here is a small 4-inch Ryobi grinder. You can see there's a big difference in size. This thing is only 5.5 amps, while the Makita is 13 amps, and the Mastercraft Maximum is 10 amps. So there's a big difference there. And the Ryobi, because it's a side switch, is an on or an off. And the other thing I like is that you have a right and left and top handle. I particularly like the top handle because when you're cutting something on the side, it makes it so much easier. And this one has the key, or the chuck if you will, inside the handle, which is famous of Ryobi to do. Makes things so much easier that way. So these are definitely a good tiny little grinder. Great job. The Makita is huge and big and good for heavy duty stuff, and the 5-inch Mastercraft there is also really good. Now on the top side of things, this is a Princess Auto grinder. It's a 5-inch. It's 7.5 amps, similar in weight to the 5.5 amp Ryobi, and it's got the trigger switch, like the pistol grip switch was what they call it. Totally not pistol grip, but that's what I've been told it's called. It's really not. But it's also a really decent grinder, and I only paid $30 for it. So all in all, it all depends on the job you're doing. Now this 7.5 amp grinder isn't the greatest for doing anything heavy like cutting or grinding or anything like that sort, but if you put a polisher wheel on it or a flap disc on it just to clean things up, it will do a marvelous job. So it's good to have an assortment of all types of grinders, like the Mastercraft Maximum in there. That thing has been an all-around workhorse for years for me, and if I had a smaller grinder, I would kill it. If I had a bigger grinder, the bigger grinder would be just too powerful. So having a 5-inch grinder is where it's at, and that gives you the best of all worlds. But always make sure to match up the RPMs of the grinder to the tool that you're using. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you in the next one.